Happy Friday, everyone. I'm your chief weather forecaster, Melissa Zaremba. We are under a first alert action day as I am tracking winds across the desert southwest. So let's go ahead and take a look outside on our RV World Yuma Skycam. You can just see that we are a little hazy because we can't even see the mountains the further you look out and off to the distance. So yeah, hazy skies. You can see the palm trees also blowing all over the place. So we are having these windy conditions and also blowing dust. So like I said, we do have that first alert action day that is in place for these gusty and dusty conditions, and this will continue through tonight. So we could have some unhealthy air quality. Also with the dust, it could bring some difficult driving conditions, and it is Friday, so I'm sure some of you are going to be traveling for the weekend ahead. So just make sure you are taking precautions if you are going to be traveling and behind the wheel. So here's our look at our current wind speeds across the desert southwest. So we do have these westerly winds, which of course is bringing in those stronger winds starting this afternoon, and they will continue going into our evening hours. So here's where we stand currently right now. So winds 14 mile per hour right now in Yuma, 36 over in El Centro. So mainly those stronger and gustier conditions will be more off toward our west and impacting Imperial County, but we're still going to be feeling those winds too, which is why we are under a first alert action day too. So we do have a couple of wind alerts that are in effect as of right now. So we do have a wind advisory. It does include the majority of Imperial County and also right here in Yuma. So we are going to be having this wind advisory staying in place until midnight tonight. And there's also an air quality alert for the areas in Imperial County too that will also stay in effect until tonight. So tracking gusts about 45, even up to 55 mile per hour, that will be possible. And I was looking at our gust, and so far we did have gusts over 40 miles per hour, mainly in Imperial County so far. So I'll be keeping you updated and informed with that and bring you those peak gusts later on tonight on what the highest we will be hitting today. But now our air quality, let's jump in and talk about that because we are seeing some changes already with from the winds. So we do have moderate conditions for the majority of the desert southwest, but looking more up toward the Salton City, seeing some unhealthy to sensitive groups. And just moments ago was seeing even hazardous conditions, but that has improved just slightly. But still, as these winds continue through tonight and even into early tomorrow morning, we could see some changes in that. But this is where we stand currently right now since those winds start picking up. So just keep that in mind. We could see some big changes. This will still be a concern for today. And jumping into our winds for tonight here, so look at that and what we can expect going into our weekend ahead. So like I said, winds will continue through tonight. We will have widespread breezy and windy conditions impacting us, unfortunately, for our Friday. Even tomorrow morning, these winds will still be an issue too. It's not going to be as strong as what we're experiencing today. The strongest with our winds are expected to be this afternoon and through tonight. But tomorrow morning, we still will be feeling those breezy conditions and even a little bit gusty over toward the west. Like Ocotillo will have those stronger and gustier conditions going into tomorrow morning. And then even in the evening and afternoon tomorrow, we still will be having breezy conditions, but not like we're experiencing today. But we will have gusts that could still peak about 30 miles per hour, even occasionally a little over that at times. So breeziness will linger into our Saturday. Then we'll really ease up our winds, thankfully, by Sunday. So winds are going to be with us, unfortunately, today and a little bit tomorrow. So I will be keeping you updated and informed on what we can expect. And also stay tuned in my full forecast at 5 o'clock right here on News 11. You won't want to miss that, as I will talk about our temperatures too, because we are going to be nice and cool and pretty seasonable with our weekend ahead, but we are going to be warming things up once again here in the desert for next week. So I'll see you at 5 o'clock on News 11 to bring you more updates with our first alert action day and these winds. So you won't want to miss that. So I'll see you then. Stay safe out there.